Hi everybody, Bod up here. Today I'll bring you episode 12 of my Legendary Lizardmen campaign. I know there's been a bit of delay of episodes, but I've been rather busy. So yeah, we'll carry on where we left off. And I think it's just about securing this region now, and then getting ready to probably fight Marathi and do the rites. Sorry, ritual. Sorry, not a rite. Let me just check. I think I've just killed that Skaven off completely. Yeah, the only ones I know of now, Scoria. So let's upgrade. So I'm trying to go for Arcane Conduit. So that's not that much upgrading then. See, look, hold on. Reinforces geomagic weapon directly improving commandments. Is it the next ones that will knock it up a level? I'm not sure. Some more research at the moment. Scrying pool, shiny old one, geomantic pylon. Geomantic pylon. Trying the other ones. I just need a scrying pool somewhere. Should I build it here? I need that mystic barriers though. Just arcane bolt, ray of light. So I'm hoping in this one that these are fixed because they were the wrong way round on my Skaven one, but I did start this and my Skaven one back in the day well before certain patches had come in, so maybe it just not fixed in my version of the game, I'm not sure. Let's see if I can get some money off these guys, I think. Oh, the shrine of the old one's there. I might get rid of this one and change it to the other shrine. What is it? The Altar of Sotek. So I want that revivification crystal.
The council is disappointed.
Let's get Mesdamundi some skink cohorts. So just upgraded versions of these will help me just mop up the Skaven. Come from all buildings, all regions in this province. Right, just stood there, being a pain. I've got a reasonable defensive force there, I think. Skeggy's not got much. Never. But I might be able to take them.
By the comet.
See if anyone will give me some money or something. Seems like a New World Colony's the only ones who really like me, but whatever. I'll have to probably get someone to start scouting out the rest of the world so I can get some more alliances going. I'll have to double check. I'm not sure if I'm at war with them yet. where Kartep would be. Obviously I started this well before the Tomb Kings came in on DLC. Henry Carl. They might go and kill the Skeggy for me. Okay, I was going to speed it up then, but I'll speed it up for these guys, see what they do. Straight away, so the New World settlers might go and help. Yeah, there we go, good. I think I'll up his attack. Remember, that's one of the things with the Saurus. Melee attack's a bit low, considering how good the weapon strength and everything is.
Hexoatl.
Let's get 3 more. Get the walls going here, but they'll probably attack me before. Army ability number of use is too highly stellar. This gives me that, doesn't it? That do, I'm not sure what it actually does. Hold on. The price of that's gone up. I think it used to be 5k. Got win an ambush. Star Chamber.
You must hide.
Tell you what. I've got a feeling they're going to try and siege me. String. Stick that on. It'll help with the corruption and it'll give me more time to get reinforcements up there.
I have no time, so make it quick.
Yeah, I'm not at war with her, but you can just tell she's setting up to attack me. I know. Blessed spawnings. Possibly do with a few crops ago, but I'm not gonna have time. I haven't got the building up yet. Oh, that's where I got all that money from. Tend to go for that for now, actually. Gives a bit more money, it makes it cheaper to build, so skip that. I don't think there's much else to do. There's something I could put there, but I don't think it'll be much. That's confusing. Something must be attacking from the north. She's having to pull back. So each time I look at this game, I just realise how amazing it is and how well the CA have really done with it. So I'm really looking forward to having the final one, which will probably come out next year, early next year or late next year or something like that. Especially if they have that. I'll tell you what, my fight is a fight. Support my allies. But yeah, with the whole entire map, so adding the Mountains of Morden that on the right hand side, then you've got the Ogre Kingdoms and everything, which again I know a lot of people argue, it's just like they're not going to be a horde, but they're pretty much going to be a horde. I hope they are as well, because I like horde factions, and it'd be cool to have one that's not a chaos horde faction. You know, it'll be the only I think it'll be the only faction that isn't a chaos. It's the horde faction that isn't a chaos one, because you've got a little bit of horde play with the Dark Elves, which with Marathi they're technically chaos, but with Malekith they're aligned to destruction, because obviously there's 4 sort of alignments in the whole game, so you've got the undead, which are vampires and tomb kings. You've got order, which is lizardmen, empire, dwarves, wood elves, high elves, stuff like that. You've got the dark elves, ogre kingdoms, and orcs, which are classed as destruction, and obviously you've got chaos, which is Skaven and warriors of chaos, beastmen, demons of chaos, and everything like that. So I've got a feeling that the demons of chaos won't actually be a horde. So, and I hope they have it like the vampire counts, whereby they can't enter a region that has that doesn't have enough chaos corruption without taking a lot of attrition. You know, like how the vampires do. I think that'd be really good. Because they need, in the lore, they need that to survive. That's why there aren't demons everywhere, because they need the they need the winds of magic to be high, or the chaos in this case, sort of like chaos corruption, for them to sustain in this realm. Speed up. So that'd be good. So I can see them having like having their own building chains based around, you know, like when you take a city, say it produces a chaos gate or something, and you can have buildings that help spread corruption and stuff like that. You know, I think that'd be really cool. And then if they have the chaos dwarfs, they're going to be a settled faction, you know, looks like the normal dwarfs, and then some people believe it might be Kislev, but they're not 100% sure on how the thingies will work. Like which 4 factions they'll have, sort of thing. Let's send these round. You get controls, let them pull out. You guys get on the sides. It's a weird formation. Nice cinematic shots. I'll show you put it to widescreen, but It'd be cool as well if they put in, they make thingy, what's his name? They make, oh, his name's escaping me now. Whoever's in charge of Boris Todbringer. It's my mate at work, I love that. If they make them playable faction on their own, you know, so they don't have, say, Sigmar units, they'll have their own Ulrich, you know, the White Wolf units, so they're more aligned to that god than Sigmar. And it also gives you a new starting position to play as with the Empire. But I know they're planning on splitting them up a bit anyway. You know, like, and I hope they keep some. Kind of hope they keep some as they are. You know, so obviously the White Dwarf and Thorgrim, you want them in the same area for the dwarfs because it makes sense. Even though you can technically put the White Dwarf anywhere on the map since his whole thing is as a wanderer. But you need, I think you need to put Ungrim back in Slayer's keep. Was it character Drin? That's the Slayer's keep.
Thoras! Yes!
Our master desert us! The gods watch! Do not disgrace us!
The captain of spear unit. Come on, shatter him. There we go. Let's see what we can clean up. Sorry, I'm not really catch anything. Get the skinks to chase people down. I said I think they've done an amazing job so far, so I've got no reason to doubt them. The game just keeps getting better and better. I'm going to be playing this for years to come, so like I said, really looking forward to when every faction's in. They've all got their own like unique starting positions and flavours and stuff. And I like the idea of playing the Ogre Kingdoms. I think it's because one of my favourite units in the game is the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. And I do like like quality over quantity in most cases. You know, I'll play like Skaven because I enjoy playing every faction just because of how unique they are. And I love the Warhammer lore, so I'm always, even the Empire, which in a sense is the most boring to me, just because, you know, it's just normal people. Same with Bretonnia, I suppose, but they've got their own nice flair to it, and it's also, you know, you enjoy playing the humans from time to time, and just the fact that, I don't know what they were doing. The fact that, you know, you've got cannons and gunpowder, or if you play Bretonnia, you've got amazing cavalry, and you feel like medieval knights and stuff, and you're fighting off all these unique otherworldly creatures and everything like that. That's enough, I can't catch them over there. Yeah, I'm at the moment, even though, like I said, I've enjoyed every playthrough I've done, I'm really sort of looking forward to playing. Well, obviously, I'm really looking forward to playing the Warriors of Chaos again, and I'll probably play them again in Total Warhammer 2, like the Mortal Empires, once Norsca and that come out, because I want the Regiments of Renown, and also to be able to fight Wulfric? I think it's Wulfric and Throg, and just hold on a second. This attack again. Wulfric and Throg and all that, and the fact that I can fight their leaders and then confederate them, or well, vassalize them in the case of the Warriors of Chaos, so I don't have to faff around just killing every single Northgun or subjugating them, sort of thing. I can just fight their leaders, and it's also nice to have the unique units of Norsca in. So I'm really looking forward to that update coming out. And I think it'll be really cool to play them again. But yeah, as I was saying, I got a bit sidetracked there. I'm actually really looking forward to playing the vampires again. I don't think I thought much of them with my first playthrough, but I did. Like I said, I enjoyed every playthrough so far, and so the right kind of warrior. Rumors reach you of forces loyal to your ancient enemy, the Ruinous Ones, obtaining a vile, corrupted foothold on Lustrian soil. However, you have recently instituted a new spawning program, resulting in many new lizardmen of the wrong caste. Will you send your depleted armies out, or institute a fresh spawning of deadly Saurus warriors? It's 5 turns. Like any cancer, chaos fire corruption must be cut out before it can spread. Replenish your forces later. Brand new spawning for the furtherance of the great plan. More Saurus warriors are required to the ancient enemy's foul taint. It's a shame they were not spawned earlier, for chaos's fire corruption now blights your lands and must be forced back. I think it's early on. I think we can take 5 turns. Then will I do much recruiting? Tell you what, I'll do that. I'm not in any rush, and I don't want to have chaos corruption in my lands. I've already got bits of corruption I've got to deal with, and I don't want more up here. It was getting pretty bad, but I think we're stabilising since we put this on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the vampires. I play them a bit differently. I wasn't that aggressive. I thought, I'll play a campaign where I'll try and spread the corruption around, so I didn't expand as quickly, you know, before chaos came out and everything like that, and then I had people back me up. Let's give them a better charge bonus for now. To sort of resolve that. I've been chasing around. Yeah, so it'd be cool to play them again. And the campaign was really good in the sense that when you get in late game, you know, you get to a point sometimes where you feel, oh, you can stomp everyone, which it happens in these sort of games. But I still carry on playing them out until I've completed what I wanted to complete, because something can happen. And in this case, it did. It turned out the Greenskins had taken all the Southlands, and then they just constantly fighting me. So I had someone who was a good opponent to fight in the late game, so it was really interesting. Let's get this one. Let's go down here. I want to get ruination of cities. Back in Leaks for now, and I'm going to go and claim the Shrine of Sotex. I've got this whole region here. Let's see if there's anything else I need to build before I do that. That'll be good. Yeah, because Hexoatl gives me a massive boost to my income as well, so I want to get that as much as I can. Let's crack on with that. Since she's backed off. I'll wait a minute, because it is getting rid of corruption for me. And that Holy Stellar, that's what it is. Minus 25% missile damage and minus 30% accuracy, which would be good. That's pretty good fighting the Dark Elves.
I watch from the shadows.
She's got a lot of dark shards on her, so I could hopefully close the gap with my Saurus warriors. They're pretty slow, aren't they? So that's another thing I'm hoping they bring in with this Norska patch. I'm not sure if they will, but these sort of things, where is it? Region-specific defences, you know, like Holy Stellar is here. So when you get a wall, you've got local armies get that ability. And like, even if the old factions don't get rights, which rights are nice, but you know, you don't use them loads of times, so even when playing as the old factions, I still find it really fun. It's not taken away from their gameplay. But I think that'll help. Like, that'll be really good, especially, you know, it gives you an advantage when you're defending yourself, which defenders should have the advantage. That's the whole point. So it helps. So I think that's defending myself with like Skaven. You know, Skaven units are pretty crap as it is, and but if you've got like a full garrison, you know, with the walls and stuff like that, and then you've got a warp bomb on top of that, so if you can get a bunch of them in a choke point and then set off your warp bomb when one of your units is low, there's just so much damage, and it helps you defend a battle which otherwise you probably wouldn't be able to do, especially with Skaven, since their units are so cheap and cowardly, you know. I think that'd be cool to see from each, like, for all the old factions to have. I even put a post on the Total War forum, some ideas that I've had for them. Like with the Wood Elves, I don't know if they'd be able to do it in this engine or whatever. I think it'd be cool if you could spawn terrain, you know, like a patch of forest during the fight or something like that, either once or twice, and that'd be something you'd get. Because obviously Wood Elves want to be fighting in the woods because they get bonuses from it and everything. And I think that's something they did on tabletop. I didn't play it myself, but I remember that. I think I remember hearing that as one of the rules. Another ritual. And it'd be good, say, when you're fighting an enemy, if they brought a lot of large creatures, if you're able to like spawn some trees in a key point of the map, their large units are going to suffer because there's a penalty when you're fighting in the trees, unless you're most Beastmen units or Wood Elf units. You know, they have like, and then there's the White Lions of Trace or something. They have like Forest Strider, but that sort of thing. Let's have a look. Suppose. Let's see, how much is that going to cost me? I can get that next turn, right? So I kind of want to get that so I can start getting Croxagores. But I do need the weapons crafter anyway to get that, so let's upgrade this. Gives you better, more recruitment capacity, even though I don't really need that, but it gives me a lot more money. Yeah, no, Rebellion. I'll run over with Mazda Money and kill him off. Be interested to see what the Legendary Lord pack is as well, when Norse could come out next month. Plus I think we're getting a free Lord actually, for, if I remember what the picture was, but obviously the order changes sometimes. It was Lizardmen. And some people believe it's going to be, I think there's a great skink priest, something like that, like, well, a legendary lord who is a skink priest. It'd be cool if you got a troglodyte mount thing, which is like, I think some of it spits acid and stuff like that. And if it, so I think that'd be cool. We're going to finish them off before I go and settle. I'm just going to go through the water when I do it. It's just chaff. like a decent fight. Like that last one probably would have been decent because this army versus it, you know. But when I've got the garrison back as well, this is weapon strength for skinks. Whereby skinks are trained for battle, focusing on reducing their natural agility to damage the foe. Get that. I'll send you them 2.5. I'll get that next in a turn or so. Need that scrying pool. It's worth me. I suppose it's worth getting the Saurus stuff now. I'm just like, I haven't got loads in my army yet, so I think this will still be good later because Saurus is such a core unit as it is. I'll get this one for now. Those natural resources are a gift from the old ones for the benefit of their race. Yeah, this army will be able to take it easy. Got enough time for one more turn. So I'm moving over here. Let's check what they've done in a second. I think these guys just picked off the rebellion for me. I'm not sure.
I'd rather eat a squeak.
This answers my question for the last episode if they have savage army. We do have a garrison and walls.
Raise Sigma.
To come over and help them.
Let me think about it. No!
Not for all the truth in the world. You Hexoatl.
Set up an ambush. Then I might be able to get this right of Sotek as they walk into me. Experience. I'll have to remember to do that before I have a fight. Get Church's Causeway first because that's in a more safer position. Walls are done here, so let's change that to growth. Public order again.
Phallic knives.
I could always move him down here to get it. Since I do have walls up here, I might do that. So Mazda Money just keeps getting pulled into something or other, doesn't he? I'll keep him there for a turn, we'll see what happens. But this is probably ends the episode. Okay, let's approach. I wonder if you can get the Tomb Kings in this. As in, like, say, if a rebellion spawns on the far right and the corruption is low enough. Yeah, I think I'll come over and reinforce them. So probably set that up for the next episode, and then that'll be a nice big fight to have. I think just hold out for one more turn. That one upgraded as well. The next turn. It's also nice as well how the different lords change your playstyle. I know this happens in every single one, but I was just thinking more specifically about the Lizardmen just then, in the fact that you won't have like loads and loads of Saurus heavy armies with Mazda Mundi. But when you're playing as Kroq-Gar, you'll have loads of Saurus and stuff, you know, so it changes your army compositions up as well, which is nice. Some Temple Guard back again soon, and a laser lizard, like they're still done with solar engine and stuff. Why are they running away? See, that's not help. This one appeared to be far more belligerent than you remember in recent times. Ferocity and resolve are called for when combating the foe, but your forces must also consider the great plan's higher purpose and not sacrifice themselves unduly. Will you embrace their vicious nature or order the retraining for a more balanced army? Let's go offense.
You're not right, Dad!
Let's have a look at this, see what I can get done. So I can help these guys. I think I'm too skink heavy. I'll decide this in the next episode because we're out of time. But what I'm thinking is I'll probably retreat from this. And see if I can get the the New World colonies' armies to back me up. You know, I'll put them to attack these armies, get them to come over, and then hopefully that'll help. And we can take them out. If not, I'll have to wait till the weekend to then come in and finish them. But anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. It is.